My name's Tim Weil with Jones, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get comfortable once you adjust your rear view mirror for me. We're going to be using that in a second. Alright. Since we've gone over everything on your side, we're going to go through everything here. I start up here and work my way down. Okay. Stop me with any questions. That's your rear view mirror. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Put your foot on the brake, put the vehicle in reverse for me. Go. Boom. Right there, you will see
backup camera.
Your backup camera. Okay? So it's got three colored lines. Well, two lines that are three colors. Green, yellow, red. Green's good to go. Yellow means you're getting close. Red means you're about to hit it. There'll also be sequential beeps in your DID display. You see that? If the sonar's picking up that parking delineator behind us.
Okay.
Okay, it's also picking up that car to the right. So those are things that when you were, if you were to go back and if your stereo were on, you'd hear it beep.
Okay. This stuff comes off this stuff.
Yeah, I let you take that off when you want.
Okay.
Okay, just a protective film. All right, let's go ahead and put it back in park. All right. Now, I'm going to turn on your stereo.
What is this here?
That's your gear indicator. You can shift into your own gears if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so moving down to here, this is your satellite radio system. Very easy system to learn. Hit that, AM, hit it again, FM, hit it again, satellite. Okay? Your media. There's no media available. Here's where your digital inputs are. You probably can't see that with the camera, but there's a USB and auxiliary plug-in right there.
Okay.
So instead of cars having CD players anymore, you take all your music you want
and put it on
a USB, plug it in right there, and you don't have a bunch of CDs running around the cab.
Okay.
Okay? That's the latest and greatest tech. Okay, so when you put that in, it'll say it's got an auxiliary and it'll just start playing from there. Okay? Auxiliary, that's meant for an iPod. If you have an iPod or an old Zune or something like that, you can plug that device in and it'll play directly from the device. Okay? And most of those come with that adapter. This right here is a charge port. You'll notice it has a picture of a key on it. That means that you can leave something plugged in there full time, like your phone charger. Okay, there's a little slot right here for your phone to come out. You can set it in a cup holder or down here, and you can full-time charge it because when you turn your key on, it's live. There's another charge port here, and that's got a picture of a battery. The battery means that that's always charging from that port. You do not want to put anything in full-time on that one. That's just temporary charging. You have another 12-volt DC right there, powered by the key. So you have those three charge ports. Okay? Since we're on the center console, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I'm going to move your water, and I'm going to lift this up. And you'll notice there's your third seat. Okay? Lap belt storage is stored right here. Okay? But wait, there's more. There's a lever right here.
Okay.
I'm going to lift that up. And guess what?
Storage.
You did order the CD player. It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. He did order a CD player. So that's right there. All you need to do is put a CD in it. It'll go ahead and play directly from the unit. Okay? And the eject button's right there.
Okay.
For anything you want to keep in here away from people seeing, you can do that. And this closes. Okay?
This is another.
Okay? Alright, back to the stereo. Now, if I want to turn the volume up, obviously it's this way. If I want to turn the station, I can just do this to the station I want. There is a channel listing guide in all your books. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Okay? Fast forward, pause, mute, those kinds of things. You can use the mute on satellite, fast forward or skip. That's used for your CD player or when you have your USB plugged in. Okay? These 6 things right here are your favorites. Okay? So if this station ends up being one of your favorite satellite radio stations, all you'll do is just go ahead and do it, and you can always change it.
Yeah, okay.
You just press and hold it, and it'll log that as a favorite. Okay? You have the time logged right there. Is that the correct time?
Yeah, I guess so. I got 3:39.
Okay.
That's probably more accurate.
Probably pretty accurate. Okay, the info function is used when you're on FM if you want to know who the artist was and stuff like that. Okay, you'll notice you're on Sirius XM-A.
Yeah.
You can program 6 on A, 6 on B, 6 on C. So you have 3 separate channels that you can program. Okay? Same with FM, A, B, C.
So I go up to 18 channels on each one.
18 channels. That's good Ohio State math right there. You are correct. On each one. Okay? This is shuffle for your CD.
Yeah.
That's replay. It'll just loop the same song. Okay? So we've knocked out these buttons. Okay? Your audio. We're going to go to audio. Let's say we want to adjust the treble. I'm going to hit the enter button and I'm going to adjust my treble. However it feels or sounds the best to you. I'm going to hit enter again. I'm going to scroll down to mid-range and bass and fade and balance and speed adjusted volume. And I'll let you set those the way you prefer. But
Okay.
Speed adjusted volume means that as you're going, the stereo will turn itself up to compensate for road noise. Okay, so there's 3 levels. I have it on 1 right now. You can set it the way you want. Okay. Loudness. That's just a boost to the sound system to get a little bit clearer sound. Okay.
Will they boost the bass or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So get out of that, I hit audio again. Now, menu. Right here, I can work this knob to do all my system settings. So time format. If you like military time, pink.
That's cool.
It's now military. Okay? Those are basically 2 things. If you want to reset the time, you just scroll through and change anything you'd like to. Okay?
What do you have it set for now? 338?
338.
What's the 1 year be?
Well, it should be 1538, correct?
Yeah.
What's your exact time on your watch?
I
We'll
got
match 'em up.
1541, but I don't
Let's
know.
match it.
I got it on my watch, my phone. It's more exact.
Okay, we can do it by phone.
Get
1540. There we go. Okay, so you'll hit the back button to get to the next thing. Reset default value. That resets the default values on everything on the stereo. I'm going to leave it the way it is right now.
Okay.
Power on volume limit. If for some reason you don't want the speakers to be maxed off, you can set that. I'm going to leave it off for now, so
Okay.
until you get used to tune your stereo, okay? So that's your menu through your system settings, and let's back up. And there we are. So we've got our audio menu back. We've gone over info, your presets, your radio, your media. Volume's pretty easy. Fast forward and mute. Any questions here?
No.
Okay, peel that off when you want.
Okay.
Okay, hazard lamps, they moved them. They're right here. A little easier to get to. They're not on top of the steering column anymore. This is your fan speed indicator. Okay, this is your temperature. You have max AC. Max AC turns it to recirculate. You'll want to do that when you get the cabin to temperature.
Okay.
This is where the air is going. Head, head, foot, foot, foot defrost, defrost. And then if you press this, that is your defrost on your mirrors. Your defrosting mirrors. Okay?
Got a new one there.
Yep. Any questions on these buttons? Okay. Next and last batch of buttons. Trailer brake control, we've already gone over. Traction control system. Leave it on.
Okay. What's it now?
It's always on.
Okay.
That means that if it senses any slippage, it'll lock the back so you don't skid out.
Okay.
The only time you'd want that off is if you're on a sheet of ice and you need momentum, or if you're in 4 low. It'll automatically turn off. Okay? Tow haul mode, once you hook up your camper, you'll go ahead and put the tow haul mode on. That'll change the shift points of your transmission and re-gear that so it knows that it's going to carry a load.
Push this on when I tow the fifth wheel, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm sort of watching that guy too. I didn't want to back up into me.
Okay.
You guys got a little traffic jam here.
We do. We're busy folks. All right, this is your engine exhaust brake.
Okay.
That is on. You'll also see a yellow
See it?
indicator or more orange indicator on the dash. Then there, you hit it again. On. Boom. Boom.
Okay, what's the difference between yellow and green?
Okay, yellow is full exhaust brake. Green is the auto exhaust. Okay? So those are your two features. As I mentioned before in that video, when you have it on full, every time you take your foot off the brake or the gas, it'll brrr. When it's on auto, only do it when it needs to.
Okay.
Okay?
Put on auto, I guess.
Okay? You'll do that when you hook up, because you don't want it on when you're driving empty.
Okay.
Okay? Next, the reason they give you an on and off switch for your rear park assist is because you don't want that turned on when you're carrying a camper.
Right.
Okay? You can turn that off so that, and it'll beep and let you know the park sense is off. Your camera will still work, but your park sense is off. Because automatically all it's going to do is sense your trailer behind you. Yeah. So that's why you want to turn it off, to lessen the annoying beeping. Okay? Every time you turn your vehicle on, these will all be reset to this value. You have to physically set it the way you want.
Okay.
When you hook up. Okay? All right. Any questions here?
You keep this on all the time?
You keep it off all the time. You just leave it the way it is.
Okay.
If I hit this, now we got to be in drive, but it will give you another yellow thing and it'll say off. It'll tell you traction control's off. Okay? All right. I'm just going to move these for just a moment.
Did you put that, let's just stick that in.
Absolutely. Fits nicely. Okay. Really easy. Right now, you're in 2 high. Okay? To get it to 4 high, you can do up to 55 miles an hour, shift on the fly, pull back on the indicator.
Yeah.
You can do it while you're in drive, just like every other 4-wheel drive on the planet. This is a manual transfer case. Okay? When you want to go into low range, you want to be crawling. Okay? You want to be going 2-3 miles an hour. You'll put it from 4 high to 2 high, then you'll put it in neutral, then you'll put it in 4 low. If you have any problems getting it into 4 low, take your transmission and put it into neutral. Okay? That will help you get the transfer case engaged. Okay? So if it's trouble getting into 4 low, put the transmission in neutral and it'll go right in.
Yeah, that's what I usually did with my old one. I always put it in neutral when I changed.
All right, I think you got enough cup holders up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that enough for 2 people?
Yeah.
Okay. Each can have 3 drinks. Okay, right here are all the books of your vehicle. This is neat because this is a quick reference guide of everything I just showed you.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay? So we leave that out and handy for you. I'm going to put that right here.
What's that? You hear that?
That's my phone.
Oh.
Someone's trying to call. Cut that out of the video if you could. All right. Now I'll take all my trash with me. Low jack. It's already installed, already registered. Okay? You don't have to call them or anything. That's your activation. Everything's done. Low jack is handled for you, okay? This is the book. The book, super easy. Full color all the way through. One of the nicest books they make. If you have a general question, go to the table of contents up front. If you have a specific question, you go back to the index.
Okay.
Okay? So for instance, let's go to maintenance, because I told you I would. We're going to go to maintenance general, and that's on page 269. 269. So 269. Maintenance schedule. Under no circumstances should oil change engine will exceed 10,000 miles, 12 months, or 350 engine hours. Okay? That's 1500s. 8,000 miles on the 2500 and 3500.
What, they want me to change the oil every 8,000 miles?
However, we got to go to the diesel.
How often do these have to be tuned up?
On your maintenance schedule, you will do a, that's gasoline. Let's go to diesel. There we go. That's the 1500 diesel. Okay. All right. 6 months or 7,500 is recommended on your oil. Okay. Your let's see here. Your fuel filter every 15,000 is your fuel filter. So every other oil change.
Okay.
Okay. Your majors are at 22.5. 45, 67 and a half, 90. So those are your major services. Those are your more brake inspections, inspect parking brake, inspect belt, multi-point services. Those are going to be more towards every other oil change, okay? As far as tune-ups and things like that, not like a gas engine. These are injectors. They're not like regular spark plugs. A little different. Those should last you the entire life of your truck. Okay? They may need tweaked from time to time, but you'll notice that your maintenance schedule goes all the way to 240,000 miles because they expect you to get that plus some.
Okay.
Okay? And then there's also, I think, a place where you can keep track. If you wanted to here, you can make your own spreadsheet and keep track of it that way.
Okay.
Okay? Pretty cool. And this gives you all your capacities and everything else. So if you ever need to know how much of this or how much of that you need to add, it's all in the book.
Okay.
All right. Customer care arbitration and lemon law. If you feel you got a lemon, start here. Call us. We can work everything out. Hopefully, we won't ever need to reference that book again. If you change your address, fill this out. That way, if there's any recall information they need to get you, they are mailing it to the right place. Tire information. This tells you if you have a problem with your tires are warranted through the manufacturer of the tire, not through brand. So if you have a problem, here's Firestone contact information. We talked about apps on your phone. Okay, this is the RAM app. You can find it either if you have an iPhone or Android. You can find it. Yep, you can find it on both. Either on the App Store or Google Play. You can search RAM Toolbox. And this gives you all kinds of neat stuff. Okay? You can select the vehicle that you have and it'll give you any information or updates on your car that you need.
Well, I got torque,
Oh, cool.
but I don't have anything. It's not set up.
Oh, okay. That'd be a pretty fun one.
Yeah. I was waiting until I got this vehicle before I set it up.
California emissions, California emissions. Okay, you connect access. You'll have some limited features to this because of the stereo that you have, but you can download that app. It's free of charge. You won't be able to really do most of these, but it does have an assist feature where you can ask questions about your truck. Also, you connect care, give you contact information if you want to call Chrysler directly. If you have a question about your truck, you can do that with this app as well. Okay? Oh, another California emissions. Put 3 of them in there. Oh, and California emissions. There's like 4. All right, this is cool. This is your Sirius XM satellite guide. Again, you have this free for 1 year from today. Actually, probably from tomorrow, because we won't report to sale till then. But this is your full channel guide. 1 year free. So hold on to that. All right, if you're the kind of people that like the movie rather than the book, here it is. There's the movie.
Okay.
It also has a full integrated PC version of your book. So if you lose your book, you've got this. So you can download this to your computer and you'll have your full access to your manual.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Remember also, I emailed you those orientation videos. Feel free to watch those again.